Are you stuck waiting for purpose to magically appear before you fully live your life? Many of us are, believing that fulfillment is some destination we reach only after some grand revelation. But what if everything we've been told about purpose is wrong? And that it's not about climbing the ladder, achieving greatness, or leaving some massive legacy. It's time to ditch the myth. Today we're diving into a radical idea that the very waiting could be what's holding you back from the rich, meaningful life you could be living right now. I'm Ashley Lauren, and this is the Bedhead Chronicles, where I jump out of bed as early as I can before work, throw on a bathrobe, and jump in front of a camera with whatever hair I've got so I can share a little nugget of inspiration with you. Back to purpose. Humans are one of the few creatures on Earth that is consciously aware of their own mortality. And because we know our time is limited, we become preoccupied with questions like, why am I here? What am I supposed to do with this life? And what is my purpose? And when we ask, what is my purpose? We imagine a future answer, something out there waiting for us when we're braver, wiser, or have more clarity. If we search hard enough, work long enough, or choose the right path, we'll finally find it. Purpose becomes a kind of treasure hunt, a game of hide and seek we play with society. But what if we've been taught to look for purpose in places it doesn't actually live? We live in a culture that ties worth to productivity. From an early age, we are conditioned to believe that your value lies in what you produce, accomplish, or contribute in visible, measurable ways. So it only makes sense that we believe purpose works the same way. When we ask, what is my purpose? What we usually mean is, what should I do? Who should I become? Or what would make me finally feel enough? But for many of us, the fulfillment we expect never quite arrives, no matter what we do. Instead, purpose quietly becomes a stand-in for something deeper, a way to soothe our sense of inadequacy, a way to justify our existence, a way to answer the unspoken fear beneath the question itself. If I'm not doing something meaningful, why am I even here? That quiet ache, the sense that we could or should be more, keeps us searching. And when purpose is framed as something we must accomplish, it always sits just out of reach. There's always more to do, more to prove, more to be, another milestone to hit. And that is where we go wrong. Purpose feels elusive because we've tied it to achievement instead of aliveness. And when fulfillment doesn't come, we assume we simply haven't found the right thing yet. But what if purpose was never meant to solve our sense of inadequacy? What if purpose isn't something we earn in the future, but something we experience in the present? Mark Nepo offers a simple and radical reframe when he says our purpose is to be as alive as possible. Be as alive as possible. The myth is that purpose is somehow wrapped up in a job title, a calling you stumble upon, or a contribution that finally proves your worth. But purpose isn't a role, a resume, a mission trip you go on, or a charity you start to help the less fortunate. While those are amazing things, purpose isn't a destination to reach. Instead, purpose is the simple, courageous act of being here, breathing, feeling, loving, choosing, creating, one ordinary moment at a time. Because this moment is not a stepping stone on the way to purpose. Your life only ever happens in this moment, and your purpose is inherently woven in what is taking place now. Your purpose is to inhabit your life fully rather than searching for its meaning. I know that might be a little hard to wrap your mind around the way that we've been trained to think of purpose. But you're here to live your life fully not to justify living it. The idea of finding your purpose is an age-old trap. It's one of the biggest myths holding people back from a life lived to its fullest. Stop waiting for lightning to strike and start forging your purpose in the present moment. You don't need to find your purpose. You just need to practice being alive. Because purpose isn't something you discover one day and then keep forever. It's something that arises again and again, right here, right now, whenever you show up to your life fully with presence and attention and courage. There has never been another moment in which you could live your life, and there never will be. The only moment is now. The only place is here. This moment isn't a stepping stone on the way to purpose. It is the place where purpose happens. I'm curious how this lands for you. Does this reframe resonate, or does it challenge how you've always understood purpose? And if purpose is about aliveness rather than achievement, what changes in the way you relate to this moment? Love to hear from you in the comments. If you haven't already, take a moment to like and subscribe, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in.